So today we'll be checking out the Clipper Pro Mini 60 keyboard from Corsair. Now this keyboard was released earlier this month at Computex and I finally got my hands on it. Now since this is a 60% keyboard, you're not going to have all of those additional keys like the numpad. Now to make up for this keyboard not having all those extra keys, this thing is packed with the HyperX next gen features, meaning that you can add 4 actions to one single key. Now of course this thing comes with 8K hyper polling, it has the new MGX hyperdrive switches, and flash type SOCD. So if you're looking to downsize your desk space or have a dedicated travel keyboard, I'm pretty sure you're going to be happy with the Clipper Pro Mini 60. Now I'm not going to hold you that whole rant, sound like an ad, right? But of course this video is indeed sponsored by Corsair. So if you guys looking to get yourself this keyboard or any other Corsair products, make sure you guys go ahead and use the link down in the description and use code Trevoir at checkout. Now I have a ton of ideas and ways I know I will be able to use this keyboard. So of course if I'm traveling and I'm using my laptop and I don't want to actually use the laptop keyboard, I can go ahead and use this bad boy. It is compatible with console and PC, so if you have an Xbox or PS5 you can use this as well, and it's also wired, so keep that in mind. And I'm holding it in my hand right now talking, and this thing is super light. So I'm over here manhandling this thing like no tomorrow. So let's go ahead, unbox this bad boy and see exactly what's in here. Alright, so let's go ahead and unbox the Clipper Pro Mini 60 keyboard. Now of course this thing is 8K hyper polling, has the MGX switches, and this is a HyperX keyboard. Now the switches are indeed adjustable and linear. Sweet. So let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy. Safety and compliance information. Nice. Let's go ahead and take this. Oh, this thing is so tiny. Holy. Alright, so what we got back here? This got to be the cable, right? Because this is not a wireless keyboard. So I'm pretty sure the only accessory that you're gonna have is indeed this USB-C cable. So it doesn't come with a keycap puller, doesn't come with a dongle, just the standard USB-C cable. All right, now let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. This thing is surprisingly light. Look at this bad boy. It does feel way different than the other keyboards. Let's do a little quick sound test. Yeah, so this is the Clipper Pro Mini 60 keyboard. Of course, this thing also, like I mentioned before, you can do a ton of shortcuts with this bad boy by pressing FN and whatever combination of keys to unlock certain functions. You can also map 4 actions to one single key, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check the back of the keyboard. Oh, you do have a little kickstand, which is nice. So that is indeed adjustable. Again, this is indeed compatible with console and PS5, so you have Xbox or PlayStation. And this is the white version, so if you want the black one, you can go ahead and get that as well. Alright, so now I'm at my setup and you can see how small this keyboard is compared to my Vanguard 96 keyboard. So this is my absolute favorite keyboard. I use this every single day. So you can see the size difference in comparison. So if you're looking to have a smaller desk setup or a minimal desk space, then you can see how tiny this keyboard is compared to the Vanguard 96. And this is a 96% keyboard, okay? So it does have the numpad, just not a full 100% keyboard. I'm using the USB-C cable for my Vanguard 96 because I don't want to swap out all the cables and just use a white one. The Clipper does come with the white USB-C cable, so this is how it looks, all lit up, all nice and sleek. And I'm pretty sure, right, my wife is gonna take this from me. I'm so certain. We'll be upgrading her setup shortly, so look out for that video. So make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like the video if you liking the content and I want to see that video in the near future. I think my wife is gonna definitely steal this away from me. Okay, now you can go ahead and set up this Clipper keyboard by heading over to the Corsair web hub, connecting your keyboard, and then once you're there, you'll be able to set up all of these shortcut functions and multi-actions as needed. But of course, always make sure you update your system. Update the firmware, update everything, and you should be good to go. So if your keyboard is experiencing any type of issues, just make sure you double check that you update your firmware. All right, so now that that's done, you go ahead and add over to add device, click on the Clipper Pro Mini, connect that bad boy, and then we can go through all the settings. So you have the standard lighting effects setting. You come in here and you can change the lighting to your liking. I'm not going to mess with that because I like the way the keyboard looks. So let me go back and head back over to Horizon, which I think was the default color. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. We have key assignments, and this is where you go ahead and mess with your shortcut functions. So you can come down here and mess with everything, and mess with your macro, mess with your keystroke, mess with your mouse buttons as well. That's pretty cool. So you can go ahead and do your shortcuts and all the actions you want using the selections on the left hand side. And here you have your multi-action keys, because I did mention that you can set up to 4 actions on one key. So here you can go ahead and set it up this way. Over here you have your tap lock, your flash tap. So if you guys are heavy into gaming and you want to streamline your process and make sure everything goes smoothly, you can come down here and use these settings. of course you have Smart Tap as well. And of course I love the fact that each keyboard that Corsair came out with recently has come with a game mode function. So you can go ahead, flick that bad boy on, the keyboard turns red so you can't accidentally click on the Windows key while you're gaming. So that's pretty cool. So there you have it. This is a Clipper Pro Mini 60% keyboard from Corsair. So if you guys want to go ahead and get your hands on this keyboard, you can do so using the link down in the description and use code Trevoir at checkout. So this is a 60% keyboard. It doesn't have the numpad. It's wired, it's not wireless, and you can make sure you guys taking advantage of this. If you're heavy into shooters and gaming and travel, this is definitely a keyboard you should be keeping your eyes on. So thank you all for watching the video. Make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you think of this keyboard, what you got your eyes on, and if you think this keyboard is too small or you think you need a numpad in this bad boy. Let me know down in the comments, and again, until next time guys, peace.